traditional German folk song called the Lorelei. Normally it's kind of done by Umpar bands, which doesn't really do it justice because it's quite dark and sinister. It's about this kind of spirit that's said to haunt the hills along the Rhine River, and where the rocks are, it kind of makes this whirry, eerie sound, and often boats used to get wrecked there. So this is our version. I know, this is for you, Antoinette. I'm so glad we're not doing it in German. So you might have to help us with our pronunciation for next time. This one, we actually discussed having a drinking game through our set, but we decided if you had a drink for every death, you would probably all not be able to leave.
Everyone else would die.
Everyone else would die. So this one, we kill 800 off all in one fell swoop. It's based on a poem called William Cowper, and our friend John Coventry has written the tune, so we've kind of stolen it from him.
Toll for the brave, toll for the brave, toll for the brave, toll for the brave that are born. Lost beneath the waves, lost by their native shore. 800 of the brave, whose courage was not tried.
cheerful.
We go walking on the green grass, bus, bus, bus. Come all you pretty fair, come walk along with us. So pretty and so fair as you take us up to be. I'll choose for you a time, come walk along with me. I would not marry a blacksmith, he's hunted through much gin. I'd rather marry a sailor boy, a sail through the wind. A sailor boy, a sailor boy for me. If ever I get married, a sailor's boy for me. We go walking on the green grass, bus, bus, bus. Come all you pretty fair, come walk along with us. So pretty and so fair as you take us up to be. I'll choose for you a part and come walk along with me. I would not marry a farmer, he's always selling grain. I'd rather marry a sailor boy who sails through the rain. A sailor boy, a sailor boy, a sailor boy for me. If ever I get married, a sailor's boy for me. We go walking on the green grass, bus, bus, bus. Come all you pretty fair, come walk along with us. So pretty and so fair as you take us up to be. I'll choose for you a partner, come walk along with me. We go walking on the green grass, bus, bus, bus. Come all you pretty fair, come walk along with us. So pretty and so fair as you take us up to be. I'll choose for you a partner, come walk along with me. I'll choose for you a partner, come walk along with me.
So the next one we're going to do, again, along the nautical theme, is My Johnny Was a Shoemaker, which is a traditional English folk song, kind of made famous by Steel Ice Band, who are currently doing a tour with, I think, Benji Kirkpatrick's taken over the reins from his parents, so and he's always good to watch. He's a very good bouzouki player. Ready?
My Johnny was a shoemaker, and dearly he loved me. My Johnny was a shoemaker, but now he's gone to sea. With pitch and tar to soil his hands, and to sail across the sea, stormy sea, and sail across the stormy sea. His jacket was a deep sky blue, and curly was his hair. His jacket was a deep sky blue, it was, I do declare, for to read the topsails up against the mast, and to sail across the sea, stormy sea, and sail across the stormy sea. Someday he'll be a captain bold, with a brave and a gallant crew. Someday he'll be a captain bold, with a sword and spyglass too. And when he has a gallant captain's sword, he'll come home and marry me, marry me. He'll come home and marry me. My Johnny was a shoemaker, and dearly he loved me. My Johnny was a shoemaker, but now he's gone to sea. With pitch and tar to soil his hands, and to sail across the sea, stormy sea, and sail across the stormy sea.
Okay, so this is what happens when you do fall in love with sailors, and it's not so cheerful this time, for him anyway. It's quite nice to get a song where she comes up on top in the end.
William Taylor was a brisk young sailor, full of heart and full of faith. Here he did his mind uncover to a youthful lady game. 420 British soldiers set him on the King's Highway, where he went for to be married. Rest he wasn't sent away. Follow little dum, follow day, ride in a row, follow little dum, follow day, ride, follow little dum, follow day, ride in a row. you last year. If you wake up in the morning, early at the break of day, there you'll see young William Taylor walking with his lady gay. Holiday-dum, holiday, ride-it-a-row, holiday-dum, holiday, ride-it. Holiday-dum, holiday, ride-it-a-row, holiday-dum, holiday, ride-it. She rose early in the morning, early at the break of day. There she spied young William Taylor walking with his lady gay. She procured a pair of pistols that she had at her command. There she shot young William Taylor and the lady at his right hand. Holiday-dum, holiday, ride-it-a-row, holiday-dum, holiday, ride-it. Holiday-dum, holiday, ride-it-a-row, holiday-dum, holiday, ride-it. Holiday-dum, holiday, ride-it-a-row, holiday-dum, holiday, ride-it. Holiday-dum, holiday, ride-it-a-row, holiday-dum, holiday, ride-it.
Thank you. Jessie's going to switch over to the guitar because she's like my Swiss Army knife of musical instruments. And the next song we're going to sing is by Anne Dudley and Michael O'Connor. Michael O'Connor plays the fiddle at the beginning of the Poldark theme tune, and he actually helped with the Cornish for this song. It's called Meville and Gwyn's, which means soft is the wind in Cornish.
Keep going.
And I'm going to keep talking.
Yeah, just keep going.
Okay. How's everyone? Having a lovely evening?
Yeah.
A faint smell of honeysuckle in the air.
Memories like voices that fall on the wind. Meville and Gwyn's, Meville and Gwyn's, whispered and tossed on the tide coming in. Meville, oh Meville and Gwyn's, voices like songs that are heard in the dawn. Meville and Gwyn's, Meville and Gwyn's.
Not sure what's going on here.
Start that again.
Try it. Right.
Okay. That was a warm-up. Feel free to join in. The songs are, the words are hard.
Memories like voices that call on the wind. Meville and Gwyn's, Meville and Gwyn's, whispered and tossed on the tide coming in. Meville, oh Meville and Gwyn's, voices like songs that are heard in the dawn. Meville and Gwyn's, Meville and Gwyn's, singing the secrets of children unborn. Meville, Meville and Gwyn's. Dreams like the memories once born on the wind. Meville and Gwyn's, Meville and Gwyn's, lovers and children and copper and tin. Meville, oh Meville and Gwyn's, dreams like the castles are built in the sand. Meville and Gwyn's, Meville and Gwyn's, slipped through the fingers and held in the hand. Meville, oh Meville and Gwyn's. Songs like the dreams that the ballerina spins. Meville and Gwyn's, Meville and Gwyn's, weaving the songs of the cry of the wind. Meville, Meville and Gwyn's, Meville and Gwyn's, Meville and Gwyn's, Meville, Meville and Gwyn's.
We have a bit of a thank you actually, beautiful mess, because through you we met Matt Williams, and through him we met Paul Sartin, and this is his adaptation of If I Were a Blackbird. So he's from Whitchurch, which is down in Hampshire, and so this is kind of a local folk song to them. And we did change the words slightly, because nobody fancies a man with a lily white breast. Sorry men, it just, If you're a sailor, I think you probably have to be an albino to not get a tan on a boat. So we've changed it slightly.
It's slightly too sexy now, I always find.
It's a bit distracting, sorry.
I am a poor maid and my story is sad, but once I was carefree and in love with a lad. He courted me sweetly by night and by day, but now in his transport he's gone far away. If I were a blackbird, I'd whistle and sing, I'd follow that vessel my true love sails in, and on the top rigging where I build my nest, and lay my head down on his broad golden chest. My love's tall and handsome in every degree. His parents despise him because he loves me. Although they despise him and say what they will, with breath in my body I love my love still. If I were a blackbird, I'd whistle and sing, I'd follow the vessel my true love sails in, and on the top rigging where I build my nest, and lay my head down on his broad golden chest. He promised to meet me at Ponnybrook Fair, with a bunch of blue ribbons to tie in my hair, and if I should meet him, I'd crown him with joy, and kiss those fair lips of my true sailor boy. If I were a blackbird, I'd whistle and sing, I'd follow the vessel my true love sails in, and on the top rigging where I build my nest, and lay my head down on his broad golden chest. If I were a scholar, could handle the pen, just one private letter to him I would send. I'd write and I'd tell him of my sad grief and woe, and far on the water with him I would go. If I were a blackbird, I'd whistle and sing, I'd follow the vessel my true love sails in, and on the top rigging there I'd build my nest, and lay my head down on his broad golden chest. If I were a blackbird, I'd whistle and sing, I'd follow the vessel my true love sails in, and on the top rigging where I build my nest, and lay my head down on his broad golden chest.
Thank you. This is a bit of a traditional kind of medieval song. So it's called Adelaide Bangdon, and we just quite like it. We've been doing this one for a long time. I think we did it when we were first about 8.
Yeah.
So.
Adam lay abandoned, bounded in a bond, 24 winters, thought he not too long, and all was for an apple, and
This next one is quite special, as Jessie wrote it about here. So this is Florrie's song, and it's about the ghost that is said to haunt the pub. She was once a landlady of the pub, it said, and during the Civil War, her husband returned to find her in the arms of somebody else. So he promptly dispatched the extra and then slit her throat and threw her in the well, which you can see in the front room with the glass tabletop. And apparently she haunts is it the ladies' loo? She likes the ladies' loo, but she doesn't like men with beards. So if you're a man with a beard, maybe don't go in the ladies' toilet anytime soon. This is Florrie's song. Which is by the Unthanks. It's their version of it anyway. The original is by David Dodd, who apparently did a punk rock version back in the 60s, which would have sounded very different. And the Unthanks have recently recorded a whole album based on the Bronte sisters, so if you've not heard them, they're really worth looking up. So this is the Magpie song.
Secret both fair and foul. She's more cunning than the raven, more wise than any owl. For she brings us news of the harvest, of the barley, wheat and corn, and she knows when we'll go to our graves and how we shall be born. One's for sorrow, two's for joy, three's for a girl and four's for a boy, five for silver, six for gold, seven's for a secret never told. Devil, devil, I defy thee. Devil, devil, I defy thee. Devil, devil, I defy thee. Now the priest, he says we're wicked for to worship the devil's bird. But we respect the old ways and we disregard his word. For we know they rest uneasy as we slumber in the night, and we'll always leave out a little bit of meat for the bird that's black and white. One's for sorrow, two's for joy, three's for a girl and four's for a boy, five for silver, six for gold, seven's for a secret never told.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful. Yeah, you can unplug yourself. Yes. Yes. We have had the tradition of passing the hat round. As we're a little bit thin on the ground, what I've decided is, well,